In this video, we're gonna talking about Flutter contribution. What actually we mean by contributing in the Flutter, the issue triaging, how it happens, how to find the correct issue to work on. We are in the Flutter organization on GitHub, of course, and we having 34 repositories, and one of them is Flutter, where all these issue tracking happens and all the pull requests and along with all our SDK and Flutter framework is lying in this repository. So when you just come under the readme section and we having a contribution guide, so let me just open it. And what we having a contributing guide. So what are the ways we can contribute in the Flutter? We can either send a code pull request, or maybe file an issue on our GitHub issue tracker, or maybe ask people for help or help them out, and as well as answer the questions on Stack Overflow or ask the question in the Stack Overflow, help in triaging the issues, reproduce the bugs, reframe them, concise them, and then comment on that issue tracker, as well as fix those bugs if you find that you can work on that, as well as improve the documentation, which is the thing you should start on as a first time contributor to the Flutter. Okay, and all those discussion happens in the Discord. You have an invitation here, just click on it. What do you mean by tracking the issue, triaging the issue? So let me go to the issue section. We have 8,283 open issues, as well as more than 40,000 closed issues. So there is plenty of room to work upon it. Almost 8,000 issues. Okay, so how do you find which issues you should be working on? So here comes a triaging part, that you can see these all little labels which are on the issue section. Issues have been done. Okay, this so let's just read how we can read the issue. So this is the title of the issue, and we having it opened this minutes before by this person, and it updated this time ago. All right, and we have this which is having the comment count on that issue, as well as these are the labels which are triaged by the team members or those who have access. All right, so what do you mean by labels? Labels are used to differentiate the issues to the particular team. Like if the engine is to be worked on, then that engine issue comes in. So let me quickly show you what do you mean by this. Some of the labels, this is the serve new feature, so that means someone is asking for a new feature, that issue is asking for the new feature. Okay, thereafter the past first triage, what do you mean by that? This means that this triaging thing added the labels in it. Okay, so in this we have this P5 label. What 5 is the thing, like a priority issues, like P0, P1, P2, first priority, 0th priority. The 0th one is the highest priority, and as you go in descending order, it loses its priority. Okay, so P0, P1 and P2, the Flutter team actively working on it to fix those issues, and that might be affecting many of the users. And that engine means this issue is to be worked on the engine to fix this. Okay, we have the reproducible steps, that when someone given the code sample for the bug he was facing, and this other person also can reproduce that bug, so that means that it has a reproducible steps. We have this framework tag. Framework tag means that flutter slash package slash flutter. What do you mean by that? We have a Flutter repository, and that under that we have a packages folder. In that we have a Flutter folder where all our material Cupertino widgets lies, like container, text button, and our elevated buttons and all those stuff. There this issue is to be worked on that part. So let me show you some of the beginner friendly labels that you can work upon. So none another, we have docs, documentation. These two tags stands for the documentation, API documentation, which we have on flutter.dev. You can improve them. For that these labels are added. You should check out that. So let's talk about the documentation, how we can fix it. So let me choose this and filter all our issues, and we got all our issues with the documentation. Okay, let me open something like this. Okay, I try to open it, and we want to work upon text themes. Okay, so you can read upon them and what is the exact thing they are asking for. Okay, and how can I find where I should be working on? I want to find the text themes, and there I should be supposed to write the documentation, right? So what you can do, you just search text theme, and we get our API docs flutter.dev, and just go to there, and thereafter you get the all those things, documentation purpose, and where this all written, this is everything written in this code section. So where that exact folder is, so how you can do, there you can see this is a blue source code icon. Just click in the other tab and you voila, you get all that code. This is the true power. Copy this and go here, control F, and paste it. So did you see that we have material design text, same definition of the various typography? This is the thing. And how you can find, you go to the flutter, you go to the lib, you go to the source and material and text theme, voila, you can write here. That simple. So this is how you can start working on the documentation part. See you next.